Krishna Divine Grace of Vaishnava Swami Jagadguru Prabhupada ki Jai. ISKCON Bigri Founder Acharya Jagadguru Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stottara Shata Sri Srimad His Divine Grace of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Prem se kaho se Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Vedanta Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyama Kunda Vishada Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Brajapati Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Navadip Mayapur Dham ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai. Ganga Mai ki Jai. Jamuna Mai ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Tulsi Maharani ki Jai. Samavita Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Gaur Pramananda. Oh, glorious to the oh, glorious to the oh, glorious to the glorious to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So welcome back. This is the third session in the series of lectures that Maharaj is giving. So those who attended the first two lectures, they know that the Maharaj is currently speaking on how to develop various different Vaishnava qualities, and he's choosing various qualities from the 26 qualities of Vaishnavas. So in the first session, Maharaj spoke on how to develop the quality of benevolence. In the yesterday's lecture, Maharaj spoke on two qualities, how to be steady and how to be silent. And again today, Maharaj is going to speak on two more qualities, very very important qualities, how to be prideless and how to be respectful. So let us hear from Maharaj on these most important qualities, one of the most important qualities, how to be prideless and respectful. But before that, let us welcome Maharaj by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashraya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhisham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadamtikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagragatam Saragana Raghunatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Saragana Lalita Sri Vishakamitamsha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. pridelessness. Pride comes before the fall. Pride comes before the fall. We fell from the spiritual world because of pride. Pride comes from individuality, and misuse of that minute independence come with the individuality. Misuse. So this being the root cause of our fall down, right from Lord Shri Krishna's lotus feet, we fell. In Bible it is, you fall from the grace. We were with Krishna and we were receiving all the grace. So our eternality cannot be estimated. No. And it's meaningless even in the terms of eternality. When did we fall? How did we fall? Fallible nature. Dvaputsaruko loke ksharascha evacha kshara sarvani bhutani kutastha uchyate. In the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the beginning of the creation, those who were fallible, they fell. They are called kshara prakriti. Means fallible nature. But even in the beginning, those who realized their mistake and quickly made their way back. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong place. My dear Lord, please forgive me. They also made immediate go back, come back to God, return. It doesn't take much time. But Krishna is taking enough, time and heart or compassion for all the fallen souls and describes the reality. So without exception, all of us fell. Without exception. And we do not know how to come out from that fallen condition. Krishna says, okay, I will throw the rope, you climb up. Tesham samudharta mrityu sansara sagara bhavami nachirat partha maya shritachetasa. Those who are investing their consciousness in me, I will become the swift deliverer from the ocean of misuse and pull him up. When Krishna is giving hand to pull them out, oh no, let me be here. Let me try my own. This shows envious nature against the benevolent nature of the Lord. So without exception, we all fell. So we have to utilize the intelligence which is discriminating to analyze what is our surrounding, whether it is temporary or permanent. Even though it is temporary, our attitude by enviousness is to make it permanent, as if now I am very comfortable. Baba, you are not comfortable within this home of the body. How can you be comfortable in other external bodies, like house, clothes even? They wear off. How many times you change the clothes? Until we die, we keep on changing the clothes. And the rule for us is, you can't change the clothes. You know? We don't have a choice of other color also. That means stop changing the clothes. So you'll be inspired not to change even the body, but liberate the body and fermentation. Otherwise we are forced to change even the bodies. Birth after birth. There's a law of reincarnation. So, the Kshara Prakriti means our fallible nature has to be corrected. And for that purpose, Krishna is showing the methodology in 15th chapter. Come out. You little envious brute. You think you are somebody? That kind of learning we should not inspire to. But in modern education, they want you to become somebody. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us the education that you are a nobody. What is your significance in the whole material world? Nothing. However great you may become, or famous you become, wealthy you become, everything is to be dumped right here. And somebody can misuse it. So, it is the fallible nature, and Krishna asserts to the quality of enviousness. And those who are envious, they cannot understand the most secret of going back home, back to God, of bhakti. They cannot guess. So, we have some traditional relatives also, they are so bent upon, we were discussing, even the parents say, so what are you guys doing coming in the Western? We didn't send you for this chanting Hare Krishna and dancing. You go on streets and dance, what nonsense it is. The parents are thinking like that. Not all the parents. When I took sannyas, my father and mother came, said, we want to get initiated. So, I took the opportunity. Okay. I'll take care of you. Spiritually. So, even though they were respected as parents, but the more respect came after, fulfilling their desire. They wanted to die in my hands. They got the confidence that I will do that. And I did it. Even though I was far away, I went into it. Both my father and then my mother. So, it is possible that everybody cannot remain stubborn because there is no juice in their life. So the quality of becoming non-envious is the prerequisite to understand the secrets of Krishna consciousness. That's what Krishna says. Idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave. Jnana Vijnana Sahitam Yat Gyatva Moksha Shubhat Raja Vidya Raja Gudyam Pavitra Vidam Uttamam Pratyaksha Vadamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartam Bhavyayam. I mean, how much observational truth you want, you will get it. But remain intelligent. Follow in a stepwise way without jumping up and without adding your envious mentality in it. Oh, I know it. Oh, I know it. No, be humble. How will you cultivate humility? That is the real question. It's an intrinsic fact that when we rebelled against the will of Krishna, because we are also individual and we are also qualitatively same and we have little minute independence to make a choice to remain in the lotus feet and serve the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna, or forget it, take a vacation and go off. But where will you go? So Krishna has to create this material world for all the rebellious souls. So without exception, we all rebelled against Krishna. Ichha dvesa samuttena dvanda mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. Sarge yanti. They came into the creation. They were sent off like a culprit is sent to the prison. The material world is nothing but a big prison house. And now use your so-called might that was so easy to become envious to Lord Krishna, but now become envious to Maya. We will see who wins. Can you become envious to Maya? Oh my God, just looking at the Maya. It is fearful. When Durga Devi becomes Chandika, she is sure to wipe out everybody. That was the story in Mahabharata. Pandavas, when they won by the mercy of Krishna, they became proud of their, chivalrousness. They started glorifying each other, under the material program. Mahabharata says that Krishna prevented the son of Ghatotkacha, Babruvan, and told him, who are you going to take side? He said, the one who is the loser. And Krishna knew this boy is not an ordinary, Krishna made him like that. But Krishna is thinking, wow, then you will foil my plan. I want Pandavas to win. And you were not allowed in. So, can you give some entry fee to the battlefield? He said, what? Your head. Your head. So, Babruvan said, no problem. He cut off his head. He brought only 3 arrows in his quiver. And he showed the ability, how he can wipe out all the leaves of a banyan tree in one shot. In second shot, they uprooted totally with branches and twigs. So only 1 arrow was enough for him to wipe out or annihilate the whole phalanx of Pandavas. Because he was not invited and everybody misunderstood his ability to do It's Krishna's progress. But Krishna is checking, you know. So he was truthful. He gave his head, so he cannot fight. But Krishna said, I will keep you living. You witness. So when Pandavas started glorifying themselves individually by the covering of Maya, you know, and they started fighting amongst themselves. No, I did the best. Without me, you guys are nobody. I mean, sudden change in the possession of prestige, profit. No humility. Otherwise, who can do that? But Krishna made them do it. So regardless, Krishna wanted them to learn the lesson. So, why are you fighting? Yeah, we were just saying who did the best. And we all claimed that we did the best, individually, without the help of anybody. Krishna says, oh, that's so. I have a witness. He was watching every one of you. Let's go. He will tell what did he saw as a witness in the fighting. And Krishna brought them to the head of Bhagavan, and he said, please give the judgment. And Bhagavan says, no, nobody. I didn't say anybody fighting except Chandika. Maya. The material energy wiped them out. So, they got a shock. Who are you? And Bhimsen was the one who questioned him, but the Bhimsen did not know. His son Ghatotkacha's son, it is his grandson, you know. Where did he get the potency? Krishna, not from Maya. So Krishna made Maya wipe out the whole phalanxes of both Kaurava and Pandavas. Only 5 Pandavas existed. So when Bablu's answer was that, they really were ashamed, because this is their great grandchild and he is living, he has only head, you know. So they fell down at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. And Bablu was given the benediction that you turn into Shaligram, but you will be known as my name. So Shyamji. But he is established in the place called Khatu, near Bikaner in Rajasthan. So he is called Khatu Shyam. But this is the bravery and humility you will see in this little child. So, how to become prideless? If we have taken to the chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is so much spiritually empowering the living entity, the living entity should feel that he is a nobody, but he has been given the merciful glance by the Lord. He has given his own name for us. So, we should be obligated rather than, oh, I cannot chant 16 hours. Oh, I have this excuse and I have that excuses. Krishna is so kindly giving His holy name for crossing over the Nishyans of this Kali Yuga. So, it should be applied. Unless and until we become non-envious, and non-envious should be also prideless. Without pridelessness, how can he become non-envious? Without pridelessness. So how do you cultivate pridelessness? Pranadapi sunichena karorvi saishna amanina manadena kirtanya sada. Three things are required. Three things. You should be humble than the blade of grass. That is the function of the grass to teach us humility. Everybody is trampled on the grass. Grass doesn't complain. But grass is rejoicing in Vrindavan when Lord Krishna will walk on them, and the footprints he will leave on the carpet of the grass is filled with the kumkum that is coming out from the breast of the gopis, and Krishna is putting feet in that fallen kumkum. And Krishna's feet are red. All the gopis are also. And this was the vision, the first expressed by the Aborigine women. Aborigine women. What was their name? What tribe? Yeah? It's in Srimad Bhagavatam as well as Bhagavatam. Which tribe? Here, but the specific names are there. They would go and to pick up woods in the jungle. But they were so much associated with the remembrance of Lord Krishna, seeing the footprints on the grass. I mean, can you see footprints in the grass? Very good. So, if they are having some kind of pride, do you think will they be able to appreciate these final sentiments? No. Taro ravi sahishnuna. Taro ravi sahishnuna. We should be more tolerant than a tree. Tree is known for its benevolence because it is tolerant. It has life, but yet tolerant. Does not complain because you think, oh, it doesn't have mouth. But the life is there. Unnecessary chopping out of the tree is never recommended. Even the modern world, even in India, they say, if you chop up one tree and plant one tree as a replacement. In Vrindavan, if anybody builds a house, the recommendation will come from the Pradhikaran, the Mathura Vrindavan Development Authority, and it will be saying, please plant 2 Ashoka trees in your area. Because trees are our life. Benevolency, the trees are the best example. Yesterday I forgot to tell you about the benevolence. What was it? Krishna, after killing Pralambasur, alright, took Balaram. Balaram, Bhai, I'm so tired, I want to sleep in your lap. So Balaram sat under the tree, and Krishna was looking at the tree from the lap of Balaram. And he started glorifying the tree. So look at the benevolence. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha. For the benefit of others, the tree does not eat their own fruits, but for the benefit of others. Then shade giving, wood giving, and does not complain even. If you chop off a tree, it does not complain. So what a benevolent jiva is there in the tree, and it becomes the life-saving protection. Everything is based on the tree-based living. So, you find the name?
No.
Pulindas.
Eh?
Pulindas. Pulindas.
Pulindas, the wives of the Pulindas.
Yeah, the aboriginal humans of Praja, the Pulindas are tormented to see the grass being
The
burned.
wives of the Pulindas. That is described, they are glorified. So, Pranadapi Sunichena Tarori Vasaishtana Amanina Manadina Kirtaniyana. You should be ready to give all respects to others. But if you are not humble, how will you be able to give respects? Because we have to examine a little minute misuse. For a minute soul, it is big to make it fall down. Even the Mother Earth cannot bear the burden of this pride. And she complains to Lord Vishnu through Brahma. So, some empowered personalities come and correct the situation. So, living entities who are fallible, but yet their nature or the cause of their fall down, they keep intact with them. And they don't want to improve. So how come they can go back home, back to Godhead? Therefore, total, the reversal process Krishna is teaching. You know. And the most secret of devotional service lies or revealed to whom who is not envious. Guhyatamam means most confidential nature of the soul is to serve Lord Shri Krishna without pride. So he has to be ready to tolerate each and every circumstances. We are supposed to cultivate these divine qualities in order to go back home, back to God. Without that, it is not possible. So more we become mature in devotional service, the maturity will be symptomatized. The symptoms are there. You have to see. How many qualities are being developed out of 26? Yes, that's a good measure too. Sadhus are known only by one quality which is intrinsic, that is called Swarupa Lakshana. Others are somatic symptoms or Tatastha Lakshana. Tatastha means at the maximum how much or how many qualities you can develop while remaining having 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the soil. Tata. Even Krishna is helping that every jiva is his part and parcel, and he was fallen from the internal potency. He was one with the internal potency of the Lord with him. There is no external potency existing. But he had to create for this fallen conditioned soul an external potency, and Krishna says, I have created, but I am not in that. How does he, refrain from entering into the material life? He does not come. Vrindavana parityajya padayam ekam na gacchati. That Vrindavan is a spiritual land. He does not put a step outside. That is Krishna of Vrindavan, original. And you have to give up all your false notions. Sarvapadir vinirmuktam tat paratvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesham sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Engage yourself in that bhakti which is untainted by the material qualifications. In householder life, they are told it's a thankless task too. But you want to become householder, then follow how to stay unaffected. Cultivate detachment right from the beginning. Before you get entangled too much, and it is impossible to come out from it. But foolish people do not know. Nobody is there to teach. Hey, watch out, Prabhu. It's a slippery road. Therefore, Mataji told. You have to play your role, and men have to play their role. But where is the question of attachment between the two? There should be the service attitude with a detachment. That is the art of living. And yes, we respect living entity whether it's a male body or a female body. Living entity is there. Now artificially LGBT bodies are there. But the living entities are there. Everybody has to follow the tenets of vibrations that will make them detached. It's an art of living. We don't want to jump it and get consumed by material nature. And then say, oh Maharaj, we have problems, this and that. Yeah, it is going to burn. It's material nature. It's against your soul. But you are confined. Take the help of getting out of that confinement by chanting Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Chant and be happy. I mean, this is the transcendental process. It is easy to say, but easy to perform also. For a simple person, it is very easy. For a complicated person who is entangled too much, it is difficult. Even for a dying person, if you say, chant Hare Krishna, yeah, they would not have any idea what are we talking about. Dying person. Within few minutes they are going to die. But we forcefully make them hear the chanting if they cannot utter the word. Let them hear. Or they are unconscious. Let them hear in unconscious state. Because the wavelength of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is on a different trajectory. It's on spiritual side. So, we have to be very, very careful in cultivation of our maturity in Hare Krishna chanting. So we have to adopt these principles which are very, very helpful to make us simple-hearted, approachable, liked by all. Liked by all. That is the Goswami. Dhira dhira jana priya priya karau nirmatsaram puja. What is nirmatsaram? Nirmatsaram means they became purified from the enviousness. No matsaram. People make matsar word into machar. And the poor guy did not do anything, and yet you will slap him and finish him.
He took the blood.
He took the blood, what did you say?
And Baba, he was just approaching. It happened so. Krishna Maharaj was serving Srila Prabhupada, and in Mayapur there were a lot of mosquitoes. But Prabhupada would not kill. Krishna killed, and he told Prabhupada, I'm sorry, Prabhupada, I killed a mosquito. You are a murderer. The machar has every right to kill you. Wait. But you know how to escape before machar can kill. Please do not kill again, but chant Hare Krishna. That machar will say, oh, he has become devotee. I lost my chance to kill him. Right? So, Matsa means enviousness. And it's a big pitfall in our progress in devotional service. What's the second one?
Respect.
Jai. Don't expect any respects for ourselves, but offer all respects to others. Only in that condition your chanting will become fructified. Krishna will start dancing. Becoming respectful is to others and everybody. If you see, the life of Pandavas and Kauravas. You know. The rule at that time was, you can fight during the daytime, but after the sunset, go and embrace each other, be respectful to each other, in order that this is the fight. But let's eat together and then we fight tomorrow. You know. I mean, the rules and regulations of fighting, you can't, have. Only Aswathama violated. And therefore he is not respected. Aswathama beheaded 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi. When no weapon is supposed to be, they have to put away. They can't strike in the night. That is the kind of diplomacy. That is the kind of diplomacy was being played. Very respectful. Fight during the fight time only. Afterwards, nothing. Eat together. Glorify each other. Oh, you did the best job today. Oh, how many of our men died at your hand? They will go out to Swargaloka. They are not afraid, because they are Kshatriya, they are behaving according to their mode of passion and nature. So, they will be elevated. Not today's Kshatriyas are real Kshatriyas. Enmity cannot make you Kshatriya. Kshat means to protect by attack. So he must know how to protect. And for protection only, you have to keep the weapon. India has that policy. But Nehru's policy was what? Arre Baba, give this land, it doesn't grow grass, even what is the use? Let China take over. So he lost. So much damage for integrity of the national boundary. Even Gandhi and Nehru didn't want any defense system. Nobody calls their army as defense, Department of Defense. Only India. The rest of the country know only how to attack. But India knows how to attack. So many attacks came, but they cannot kill the bhakti throbbing. They might change the religion, but still bhakti is the main part of the religion in any denomination, and it is yet to be functional. So Krishna consciousness is opening that ground. If we do not know how to respect the tenets of other religion, there are so many things. We have Loknath Maharaj is a disciple in Morocco, Rasamandal, and he recently, released the book. Godhood in Islam and in the Vedas. It takes little Sufi side of it, but still, the purpose of all the religion was to find the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If they cannot find, because it's not much developed, but the Vedic literature describes everything, So, with the help of Vedic literature, they will be able to find the God. Have a system of bhakti. Nobody has bhakti system. Even in India, bhakti system was lost. So, very respectful to other religion is not a crime. We are not in competition, neither, but we are trying to help each other understand God, the divinity aspect. Vedic literature is full of descriptions of divine nature of Krishna. So unless and until we cultivate this 26 qualities, how could we ever be remaining divine? These are divine qualities, enumerated. Out of 26, one most prominent quality is there. Otherwise, everyone is Tatastha Lakshana. They can be developed by marginal potency, material potency, understanding the greatness of material nature against the ability of man. Material nature is so great, so divine. Daivi hesha gunamai, mama maya duratyaya. But mameva ye prapadyante maya nitantarandite. So we have one option only, to surrender to Krishna, to cross over this material energy, and it is also very divine. Right? So ultimate aim is to surrender to Krishna. For that purpose we have to cultivate these qualities. How can we respect this? So, but once Swarupa Lakshana is not known by other denominations, that the Vedas are describing. Jivera Swarupa Nityera Krishna Das Krishnera Tatashta Shakti Veda Veda Kamara. The Swarupa Lakshana is Dasatva. So, when you perform devotional service, you are on the level of Swarupa Lakshana, and if you do not know how to do devotional service, you are struggling with somatal or superficial 26 qualities, which are even an impersonalist can also develop. Out of 26, surrendering to the Supreme Personality of Godhead is one. The rest will be. So there is a difference. The impersonalist Mayavadis do not surrender to Krishna, so therefore they are bereft for their Swarupa Lakshana, that they are part and parcel of Krishna and subservient to Krishna. Others want to become Krishna, usurp the position of Krishna. They may also cultivate so-called 25 qualities. The Swarupa Lakshana is the only one that will be helping us to recognize who is Mayavadi and who is a devotee. But Prabhupada told us, respect even Mayavadi if they come. Do not disrespect. What to speak of disrespecting the demigods? No. This is also a symbol of activity. Prabhupada was coming from the Juhu beach morning walk, and in between that there was one Durga temple comes. So Prabhupada entered into Durga temple and paid obeisances from the right side to Durga Devi. Devotees also went. They will go where Prabhupada will go. And they also observed Srila Prabhupada paying obeisances to Durga Devi, Maya Devi. Wow. So they asked the question, Srila Prabhupada, I can understand that you are respecting even the demigods. He says, yes, they are very powerful living entities and benevolent for the human being. They are doing all the functionary aspects. Yesterday we discussed that part. But why did you pay obeisances from the right side? We have to pay obeisance from the left side. And Prabhupada saying, oh, they don't have Guru Shishya Parampara, which begins from the left side. So Prabhupada answered him, we pay to the, where there is no parampara, you can pay directly. Generally, you can pray, right from the, head in front of them. What's the difference? Why do we pay obeisances from the left side? Because the parampara starts from the left side. Narayana Maharaj has parampara coming from the right side. Have you noticed? No. He thinks circulation, so that is his philosophy. How come he did not understand the message of Bhakti Siddhanta to continuity of the parampara by making a governing body condition? He was claiming he was the first GGC. But he never made any arrangement for his own organization. So it is getting scattered. Very scattered. Only ISKCON is there to support them. And we have to be respectful. We have to be respectful. When Narayana Maharaj was in his last stage, I came from USA and the devotees in Delhi told me, Maharaj is very sick. Would you like to have darshan and then go to Vrindavan? I said, okay. So my godbrothers also went, so they reminded me I also go. So you should be. Vaishnava Maharaj went the day before I arrived, and Bhakti Swami also went. So I said, okay, let's go. So Maharaj was in almost deep sleep, comatose situation. I paid respectful obeisances and sat. Then one of my godbrother who joined his movement, he came. Oh, how come you are here? Wow. I was pretty sick. I paid my respectful obeisances before admission. Oh, look! Our doors are wide open. Our doors. We do not keep closed doors. He wanted to retort something. I said, Prabhu, even the doors are closed for us if we do not become agreeable to follow. But on request they can open. What is your intention? It's not partiality or enviousness, but follow what Srila Prabhupada has given and utterly, surrender. It will help you to surrender. Otherwise, surrender is a very difficult thing. Sharanagati is sixth. Principles of Sharanagati is surrender. If we are not a mani na manati na kirtiniya sada, do you think we are ready to take shelter, surrender to Krishna? No. Sharanagati has 6 factors. What is the first one? Anukulyena sankalpa pratikulasya vajana goptrupte rakshasi iti visvaso goptrupte. That goptrupte means what? The inner urge to really prepare yourself to surrender. Without such humility, we will not be able to develop desire to surrender. And last one?
Atmanikshepa kartavya.
Atmanikshepa. If you are not prepared, do not jump. But if you are prepared, then Atmanikshepa. Throw yourself at the lotus feet of the Lord. Atmanikshepa. Take utterly the shelter of the Supreme Personality of God. So all these qualities are a prerequisite to take shelter of the Lord. Cultivate. Otherwise, if we oppose some, we are casted in Asura. If we speculate or try to give some alibi, then we are in trouble. Those who are envious, Asuras are envious. What is their destination? Kshitamami ajastram yonimapannam mudha janmani. Ajastram yoni. No way out. For birth after birth we will be able to simply keep on coming for no purpose, no advancement, nothing. So Krishna knows why the destination of the Asuras is like that. He gives a reason. Asuric vritti was developed by misuse of our minute independence, as we said in the beginning. That is Asuric nature. So if we keep on cultivating our Asuric nature, so every birth after birth we will not be able to rescue ourselves and go back home. So it's very important that we must take all the teachings into the heart. They are composite teaching, they are not complicated teaching. We have to mellow down from our ahankar, mellow down our know-how. We do not know anything. Those who do not know, they will be able to grasp very clearly. But those who are half-cooked, they will interject their own Maharaj, add something, and it will spoil the purity of the process. Prabhupada became so humble in teaching all these things. He said, I may not be pure, I may not be perfect. He says, not pure. I may not be perfect, but the process I follow is perfect. Therefore, every hope we have to cultivate. Never give up the process. Never dilute the process. Don't mutilate the process. Whether you want to take a Ritvik initiation, it's not a perfect process. Our only hope is to have perfection, coming to the Shastric injunctions, not by word jugglery that, oh, this is also Shastric. But enviousness was the root cause of becoming a Ritvik. Deep down you can see. So this kind of unnecessary liberty we have to refrain. If somebody is playing games with us ordinarily, then we have to be corrective. Stay corrected all the time. We can't become judgmental, but we can prevent our being victimized. Does it make sense? So anybody has any question? Yes, Madaji.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for the lecture. Like what you said is only for us. If that person is offending any pure devotee, how can we react for that, Guru Maharaj? That all of us, we should be humble than the grass and all the things. What you said is for the devotee. If that other person who is defending to one of the pure devotee, he is offending to the other pure devotee, how we have to react with that?
At least stay neutral, but an offense cannot be tolerated. If you can defend, say your god brother or brothers, then you can speak out. There are avenues of etiquette that we have to follow. There are hierarchies. We should know who is trying to, lock the horns. With whom? On the behalf of those who have power, we should take pity on them. Why? They were invested with power. To make them fall. They can make mistake, misuse the power. So we should take pity on him. Oh my God. The weapon is in wrong hand. Poor guy does not know how to use it. So he will be putting his life in jeopardy. Stay away from it. If you can't, do you have a habit of fighting it out?
Why are you looking at me?
But Guru Maharaj, at that time, that person is following all the, not like our devotees can know what is happening and all the things. But outside society cannot know, no, Guru Maharaj.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The repetition
The
of this
whole society is not going to do it. Only those who are serious about their salvation will join. And they have to learn that these things are coming from outside. It is not springing from inside. The impression of misusing the power is also coming influenced by from outside. So you should take pity on him. Exactly opposite. Oh my God, Krishna is revolving him. And the yantra Ruhani Maya. If he knows how to accelerate only and do not use the brake, he is going to make accident. That should be the kind of our behavior. That if we are not in position to explain him, he is not independent, there is always a mentor or superior after him. If the superior is failing to make him understand, then there are more superiors there. The hierarchy is big. You will have to be answerable. You will have to take chastisement. No one can get scot-free for what they do. Material nature does not allow that in the long run either. Can't tolerate the abuse. So rest assured, depend upon Krishna means you surrender on Krishna more. Without surrendering, dependency does not come. Rakshasti iti Vishwasa. He will protect me. That should be a confirmed faith. He will nourish me. Nourishment, Mataji. It's time for
Thank you.
Maharaj, there are
There are two
questions online.
okay.
Maharaj, this is from Aparna Mataji. Being humble like a grass and tolerant like a tree, is this meant for one Vaishnava to other Vaishnava or Vaishnava to the outside world? Being aware that this is Kali Yuga and some sinful people try to take advantage of the humbleness and distract us from our situation in humbleness and tolerance.
First of all, a Vaishnava will be refrained from doing all this nonsense. Otherwise, he is not a Vaishnava. He loses his Vaishnavism as soon as he transgresses. Because the principles are applicable for everyone without faith. So, if somebody is attacking, even though he was in the assembly of Vaishnava, but still continuing the grudge and other things, and trying to punish the person by hook or crook, that is not Vaishnavism. If you are going to, is surrender more important than taking revenge more important?
Surrender.
Of course. Otherwise you are going to distance yourself from that surrender, Is it Aparajita?
Aparna Mataji.
Aparna Mataji, okay.
What is next?
Next question, Maharaj. This is from Nityagopal Krishnadas Prabhuji. So sometimes we have to cut down big trees to build a house or when subdividing a land, etc. It is mentioned in Garuda Purana that one goes to hell for cutting down large trees. What should we do in such situations?
when 10 prachetas came out, they married the daughter of the trees. Okay? And their first business was to cut down the trees so that humanity can live. Because otherwise there is overgrowth. Jivo jivasya jivanam. One life subsists on the other life. That is the natural way. You are not violent. But plant more trees also simultaneously. Where there are no trees, plant. Plant the seeds of the same tree that you are cutting down. But the thicket was so much when prachetas came to become Prajapatis. He said, where are we going to, put ourselves? They even burned the trees by their prowess. You plant another tree, or if possible, do not uproot. We are not killing plants and eating them up. Take fruits, flowers, that can be offerable. Replacement should be there. Those who are annuals, biennials and perennials, treat them accordingly. Annuals can be replaced every year, but let them dry and finish their life cycle. The grains, beans, etc. When you take out the fresh beans, do you kill the plant? Yeah. Be aware of methi bhaji and dhania bhaji. Don't uproot. But in that case, minimal, process will not be detrimental to devotional service. Minimal process. We respect the plant life also. Environmentalists, mentality should be there. Say, we are going to make Ondiyu day after tomorrow, right? Are we going to kill the plants? Yeah, you have to uproot it on the sweet potato and be part of that. Jains do not want to eat whatever is grown in the ground, not even peanuts. So I am very careful to go to Jain's homes. But they are good friends of mine because either they are married with Jain husband and the wife is Vaishnava, then we are manageable. And on the other we are, if the husband is a Vaishnava and wife is a Jain, that is also manageable. I have several families in America, it's like that. But they are worshipping Srinathji, Radha Krishna, and hardcore Jains are also there. They are impersonalist, but when they come to worship the God, they will put every effort to make it. They may do indirect. So that's okay. No intimidation, no fighting. The grandmother of my cardiologist was a hardcore Jain, but my cardiologist ran away with a Vaishnava. So they have children, and somehow the Nivrindavan was only harbor for the summer camp, and they came and they saw that. Wife was from a hardcore Srinathji worshipper, but she loved Radha Krishna. No, Srinathji worshipper, no Radha Krishna worshippers. Alright? But they have even sometimes fight between the two sisters. And we put our, mitigating process. They love it. What is this? To develop love of God, and somebody is sticking only to the childhood pastimes, but other one wants to develop more in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life. It is possible. And respect sadhus. And when I install Srinathji, I have to face some. But being a Gujarati and supported by all the Srinathji worshippers, we won the case. Good.